Ebusuafo ne tie fo ni de kwan so me ma obi bia akwa aba eba channel so an me daily update TV. Ebusuan me pa cho that was after the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, was sworn into office. Yenyantie bi say nkofo bi atwa petition akoma the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency say on sacking Mensa and the 3 deputies because now omonye fit for purpose and also omonye incompetent according to nkofo no omo trust letter and come the president of the Republic of Ghana etu make say na a grapevine a rumor ni nemu aye nyanya bitie nim say won so nya bitie na me patcho prior to that na imani Ghana so actual petition akoma CHRAJ say omo hwehwe mu no omo ni say nieme bia the EC Mensa led EC no womaye no enfa kwam kura na ebeya CHRAJ ne enhwehwe omo nsem, that is Mensa EC ni omo niemem na se emre bia wo mafun bia na wo ma make sure say nkofo no so wo be face the law because nobody is above accountability. Once we institution nko na say yama mandate ni say fire adwuma ne de setting huni say o chine bi you account for sa mandate na ye de amount no na me pacho Bright Imani Ghana trust letter and command. I said that the petition come as CHRAJ and that was 2024. Now me pacho early this year ya almost twice so and almost fed so we making sure say and how far na sa CHRAJ and as a petition I could do na me pacho almost reasons almost cite ya no more say Mensa led EC and I said Mensa and the 3 deputies no wama ye niema emfata no almost reasons in almost cite yes one and financial misappropriation. So for almost citing many reasons, but kakra a bit makana yan so ebe catcher nam so monye bi etie na almost cited for financial misappropriation, almost cited for abuse of power. Say Mensa omu do mutumi ya idea go against the constitution. And almost cited for the financial misappropriation. He says sika ya diamond say nka fire ade no on fanye and odi ya de foforo. Now again almost cited say Mensa mo cause financial loss to the state. Na me patcho yebeka ya brand na yebetu 2024 election no BVR and I say BVM systems that's the biometric voter management systems sa each way e baya na so far NDC for cry e kasa ye meaning say munya bitie na nkofo e kasa na Mensa kra de nti kra na sa your old system and that system then you say you old and according to Mensa almost cite reasons say no much say obsolete na just say old fashioned a cake a chim cra but sir BV that's the biometric voter management system no and that was 2011 and almost say so me sa procurement na no ana almost sadi and one sad systems na no me yede to 2016 election and one at 2020 yede to yes ade to aba na de ntina bedru 2024 Mensa say absolute a cake a trim sa system no onwu hia biom computers ne niema so far the technological infrastructure no Mensa mo dispose ni nyina off omo ka send the sade omo de ade foforo eba na omo so de omo so system say BVR mpatro ye beto aba yeti BVR machine na BVD devices bi na Mensa so omo kwa procurement bi na eno na beboa ma ye abato that is the 2024 election na ye beto no enu anase na nanke ye kwa koto no enu mum na nanka beboa ema ye nyantie bi kra say oka say biometric bi so ka ho abet ye koto aba no bie nu ho facial biometric eba ye because okwa no say wo the water print no why inti sa facial biometric recognition now they can ni now so say now say devices inti no now they can ho na sika way and ultimo say Imani Ghana now omo petition and I say omo reasons inti omo ka say omo reasons inti omo petition the CHRAJ na ultimo say mood yes na because a hold water yes a water marker ultimo ka say ye betimi agina so nyina so wo men kan say nyina so wo na me patcho after say omo de sa petition come CHRAJ no Mensa so led EC almost so call through omo lawyers corresponding to petition na Imani Ghana edi come CHRAJ say omo nhwehwe EC ne niema na waye no na omo koye no omo say na mo CHRAJ kra na se mo kra no munni enya mo mandate kra se mo be hwehwe se ye no yaye ade bi kra enya na se yaye ade eye munni sa mandate no enya within your jurisdiction na just say munni sa 2 minutes kra se mo be hwehwe mimi Mensa led EC no ye niema ya ye no untimi hwehwem na me pa cho ene omokoye na CHRAJ nso nya abotre etena se di asem no na CHRAJ ni di asem no na CHRAJ na kire say no ansema Mensa eka no Mensa led east no omoka no enye no kre because omo no omo sa mandate no na me pa cho ohwe screen so na that is oko CHRAJ omo site na CHRAJ omo anka so omo website omo site da ho no na oko omo mandate na and sa a reason now Mensa led is through the lawyers SIT say the CHRAJ needs that jurisdiction no me patch obwa because ocean you know wo ho say omo that mandate ni say omo be investigate into corruption and corruption related matters abuse of power and in so far reasons now imani Ghana SIT you know me patcho eno na ida screen is so no I o ekere say omo was a mandate no omo was a jurisdiction intine ene omo koye no the CHRAJ ni e rule against Mensa omo kere say omo was a mandate ni say omo be hwehwe san nsem ni mu ebusua makasa kakra yenko tie bra imani Ghana omo president prior to the 2024 election opie ba bontia no o kere the infractions niema Mensa led issue wo maya wo mabo oman ne ka na yewia ye beto ankomo no so nyankopon hire obibia me do bibia ase
responsibly that if you guys if you don't know and you lose this case we'll CHRAJ you against the state. And I said I told the team stop this case because you're not likely to get a fair hearing. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. So I said the court no. I was in the Supreme Court one time, so I said they were fighting the lawyer. I was surprised. Then I asked the lawyer, is that what happens here? I said, how can I be a year? And High Court there, I'm best for my bed. Complete comedy. I mean, anyway, let me just leave it there. But I like, there are judges that I respect a whole lot. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful minds in the judiciary. But I thought not to go and waste my time in the court. I wouldn't. No, not under the current dispensation. I would not. So, not that we hope that everything will go well with CHRAJ, not that we find CHRAJ a bit more, they are a constitutional body, anybody can petition them anyway, and I think they carry themselves quite well in the not too distant past. So, however it goes, we just want to put on record that we did what we did. We were interested in making sure this country doesn't lose money. Because, Breeched, I tell people, even today somebody was asking me on the platform, you cry, what work do you do? People assume that we find leisure in doing some of these things.
You don't appreciate the work of CSOs and think tanks or what?
I mean, I'd say that we raise money competitively to do most of the work we do. If you go on our website, all the work we do paid for. Nobody pays for us going after KNGVG, going after EC procurement. And the amount of time we spend in writing. When I meet my international partners, like, you guys have got some nerve. The way you write and all of that. People don't believe that advocacy work takes much more of my time. I'm asking myself, I'm on a project, the British High Government has asked me to be deputy country lead for a project. And I'm not boasting, but I'm supposed to be earning something beyond, probably more than $1,000 a day. And I've left that work, and I'm sitting here focusing on an EC that is delinquent, wasting my time doing all of this for what? For the love of the country. That's our motivation. And I think people should take a cue from this. It's not everybody who, and the people think we are doing it, it's political. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, Imani has been very consistent, and that's why I respect your work so much. I mean, when John Mahama was president, I remember the press conferences, you know, whether it was on schools, on...
And John didn't have it easy.
No, right? At all, he did not.
To be frank with you, he didn't. And which is why recently, some time ago, I actually said sorry to him, because I think that we were not that unfair to him, but some of the things that happened.
But he was tolerant, regardless of the criticism.
Very, very tolerant. Right. I mean, John, no matter what happened, my mom passed, John called me, oh, I'm sorry, I could have come. I mean, that respect was there. I mean, John, really respectable, truly a true gentleman. But my friends under this administration, anyway, let me not get there. But I think the level of intolerance is it
that they just don't want to be treated with the same spoon or ladle that they used against the previous administration?
Well, I don't. Because I think to some extent, you know, the problem with the MPP or the problem MPP's problem is that because they are quite, I mean, they are vocal.
Absolutely.
And both some people are quite vocal, and they believe that they ought to be heard most of the time, which is something which is really, really good. But they have the media most of the time on their side, which is another thing the NDC has not done well on. So when something's happen, they can blow it, and then all of a sudden make the whole country look like an ungovernable place. Right. And unfortunately, not that we played the role, we were doing our work. I mean, I still believe that the work we did prior to 2016 was valid, and which is why we've not given these people.
And it showed in the elections. It showed in the elections.
Well, to be fair, I think this administration, though, has, I think the NADO has eroded all forms of respect for his legacy. I think he's leaving a terrible legacy, and I'm worried that maybe that's why Bawumia is distancing himself from some of the things, by the way, but such a terrible legacy. Nobody thought we'd get here, really. And you see, because of that terrible legacy, everybody does whatever they want, which is why the EC can behave the way they behave. Because nobody will hold accountable. If Charlotte did what she did, and just like a conveyor belt, the presidency received a petition, these guys have gone past, be careful, but it's amazing. Anyway, yes.
Does the Electoral Commission really have it in them to rig the elections? Based on what they I mean, and the kind of appointments that we've seen. I think there was a photo of the IT person.
But that was just circumstantial. Even though he was laughing and so happy
to be in Bawumia's company. I mean, is that, I mean, but people have a right to also have fear and say, look, how is our IT director at EC with the vice president who is the presidential candidate of the NPP? So that's why I asked the question. Does the EC have it in them to rig the elections for the NPP?
Like my famous proverb that if you are accused of seducing the chiefs, you don't go to the palace to wriggle your waist. Point really is that if you EC, you have issues, people doubt you. Look at the things they keep doing. There's so much doubt about this EC. People don't trust the EC. Many people, many Ghanaians, over 70% of Ghanaians don't trust the EC. To think that you have this low trust, and then you have an officer of yours laughing somewhat sheepishly just because he's happy. It doesn't send the right signal. I don't really care that much.
Okay.
I don't think the EC can deliberately rig the elections. I don't think they can do that, but they can do certain things that will further that thought.
Right.
Look at the collation centers they brought the last time. Completely useless, which led to the deaths of many people.
8 people.
These guys, they've never even apologized. No. Because Nanado did not apologize. So they took a cue and did not apologize. Right? Look at this other silly, excuse my language, thing they came up with, that district centers would be the place people
central to go and register. Yes.
How silly. How you don't even think.
To deny, so if you can't afford, for instance, transportation to go there, you are sort of legally disenfranchised. Yeah.
You know, when they do that, and then they come and tell you that the cost of the cost of elections have gone, and it's now is lower than before. They don't even get it. If you make me pay so much money to go and register and to move from there to go and vote, that cost is incidental to me. Yeah. It doesn't. I'm just so, I don't know what to say about this EC, but I think that Ghanaians should be very wide awake. What happened in SAR could happen into any constituency at all. Right. Nobody should take it lying low. They should follow their statement, every statement they make. And I'm happy Ghanaians have seen that. Some of the figures they put out even for this limited registration, they had to change. Yes. Ghanaians are wide awake. These people can see yellow and tell you it's red and believe it. Yeah. They will do it. So I can't answer whether they can help rig, but they can do silly things to subvert people's will. Yeah, they can. I won't put it past them.
Okay. I am sure you've seen the two leading presidential candidates of the two major political parties, the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. Let me start with one that just came up. Mr. Mahama saying that he would employ the service of using technology, artificial intelligence, in help fight against illegal mining, which is like a big headache. Just want to pick your thoughts on it.
Well, I mean, there's nothing.
Ebusuafo na etiefo ni di kwan so mema obi bia akwaba eba channel so me pacho hanum daily update TV ebusua me pacho the minority, that is the afenyo marking ene ne nkofo no wo kokwa apai omse wo mani abrigidi power parliament when adentina wo mu eni abrigidi wo parliament wo kokwa apai omse the omumpen emma the vetting of Bafu Boni, that is the acting chief justice of the Republic of Ghana. Yenina him say the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and nominated Bafu Boni as the chief justice, and Hentimeka Seminoka so nominated chief justice. I also call parliament, not parliament, and so through the vetting committee, omototo na non seminar, omo share the competence in the or deba on board. And we here, omo they call the chambers and I said the House of Parliament and now omakoto so abana parliament so ajetum say wona oye the chief justice of the Republic of Ghana na yenyina nim eniema AC regarding to the former chief justice Gertrude Sakitokunu ni case ya na the afenyo make the minority afenyo marking in call for ma site omo say omo chese omo person omo block ema chese the acting Chief Justice, I friend Bafu Boni or no crown on to member parliament in Pona vetting crowd were passing through now. Ebusia, almost sorry, or more cast and semiana the majority MPs, so that is Afenyo Mark and other NDC MPs, so I'm sorry, giddy almost what I say here and here. Moe Ebusia Makasa Kakra, Yanko tea in some Nanka Senchilemu, Yavia, the uncommon ebe to us, Yanko Punchiro Bibiano, Biaka, Semido Bibiasi.